So at 13 plus seeds per second moving through the field, it's critical to try to eliminate vibration in your planter's drive system. Vibration caused by mechanical components like chains and sprockets that begin to wear can take a properly performing meter and cause it to create skips or doubles. So here's the things that we'll want to check. Be sure that any chains and sprockets are in good repair. Chains should be properly lubricated. Our best recommendation is chains are inexpensive, replace them annually. If you don't want to go quite that far, we can remove the chain that's on the planter and lay it out next to a new length of chain. If the chain has stretched at all compared to the new, that's going to create a poor ride across the sprocket, increase the vibration on that row unit, and can begin to degrade spacing. We want to also check the sprockets themselves. If the teeth on the sprocket begin to wear, that's going to create chatter and accelerated wear on the chain in and of itself. We'll also want to check any tensioners and idler pulleys. If we see that an idler has wear in it, this can create vibration in a chain, causing it to walk back and forth. We'll want to replace that idler. Remove the drive chain from the hex shaft on that planter. Put a wrench on that hex shaft and rotate it and feel for any grinding that would occur. If it doesn't feel smooth, you'll want to pull the hex shaft out and check to be sure that the bearings themselves are spinning smoothly. If they're not, be sure to replace them. When you go to replace the bearings, another very important piece to check is to make sure that any hex shaft sections on that planter are aligned properly. Improper alignment, like you'll see here, can cause a section of the rows of the planter to have a loping characteristic to them. This means that population will go high and low and high and low as the alignment of those drive dogs begins to change as we move through the field. If your planter is a cable drive, we'll want to make sure to disconnect the cable drives and inspect the ends to make sure that there's no fraying. Fraying on the ends of the cable drives themselves can create vibration and a poor rotation of that hex shaft, also resulting in poor spacing down to the ground. These things do take quite a bit of time, but they're things that we can check in the off season. And if we can catch these errors before we go to the field, that's going to save us a tremendous amount of downtime or potential for downtime in the coming season.